Okay, welcome to day 6. Today I'm going to build the wood floor for the camper using this marine grade plywood, and I am going to build the rest of the floor on the truck, the rest of the frame on the truck with all the body mounts. Then hopefully pull it out, weld it, fix up the gas tank, that's a whole nother section, and then bolt it together. That'll be a couple days from now, bolt it together, but we're gonna start on this floor. So let's get this floor fixed. I'll show you how bad it is. So the floor was fixed once before, but not really. There was no lapping of joints. There was no, I don't know. The way they had to fix it was on the truck. So I guess they had to do what they had to do. But now that it's off and I can really get to the whole bottom, I'm going to redo the bottom. I'm gonna reseal everything and put a new boards under here and then cover the whole thing with marine grade plywood and then build braces to support it from corner to corner, because as you can see, it bows. This has been coming down. So we're gonna fix that today. Okay, so let's get some wood and beef this baby up, because once this is beefed up and fixed, then I can build the rest of the channeling. All right, so the first order of business is to get this floor flat, because it's made of 3 pieces. It should be 1 piece. So we're gonna make it 1 piece. We're gonna put in these spacers that were once in it. They're actually marine grade plywood, so I'm not worried about the quality of wood. And then we're going to cap the entire bottom with a nice flat piece of 3/4 marine grade plywood, which by the way, marine grade plywood is $137 a sheet. So I had to buy a few of them. But anyway, that's gonna go on here and that's gonna level the floor. Then we're gonna push it up with a jack and see where flat actually is, and then put the weight on it. And then I'm gonna build some wings that come off of here that extend, that'll grab the corners, all 4 corners of the camper box. That should fix the floor. It should be like a rock. Then I'm gonna add a couple little brackets that are gonna bolt through the floor like a normal bed of a truck, like right through it, but also gonna go and grab the side of the fiberglass heading upward on the outside. That way I'm grabbing the floor and the side, and the torque or the load will be straight. It won't go 90 degrees and then tend to like kind of scissor. Like the fiberglass will tend to do this because it's just wood and fiberglass. With the steel in it, it'll tend to really work this corner, but the steel up the side, it won't be able to do that. So it's kind of just thinking ahead dealing with fiberglass. Fiberglass is incredibly strong stuff, but you really got to engineer it a little bit because you can stress it and crack it. And like I said, this is gonna be an off-road camper, and I know I'm gonna take it where it doesn't belong, so I wanna be ready and make it strong now so it doesn't break later. All right, so let's push this floor up, screw these in, and then take a bunch of measurements and cut our wood. So that's what we're gonna do now. So let's do that. Look how floppy that is. That's just my hand. See that? It moves the entire truck. Jeez. I guess I'm gonna have to put screws. These are 2-inch screws, and that's only 1.5 inches, which means these first couple screws to bond it all will be sticking out of the floor 1/2 inch. I could easily grind them off, but I better remember to do that, or I'm gonna have a 1/2 inch of a screw stuck in my foot. Let's put this one in. This is gonna go this way. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna put the longer piece in first, right in the middle. This is gonna go like a so. Not like holding plywood over your head. Oh, there we go. That is so heavy, and I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. All right, so these pieces of wood are not structural. They're basically just big spacers. I think, yes, yeah. Come on, Jill. That was a little less eventful than I thought it was gonna end up. There she is, screwed together. Now let's cut some fresh wood and overlay all of this. From corner to corner is what? 45.5. Should be more like 45 3/8. All right, write that down, 45 3/8. All right, that's that one. How about this one? Should be the same, 45.5. We'll call it 45.5. I could always trim a little off. And then a 4 foot wide. So 45.5, 45.5. But that's only 19 inches. So it's 45.5, 19, and then the foot. 45.5, which is here to here. Well, although that's got to get cut out, it still leaves me a decent little overlap. Yeah, good. Okay, let's cut it out. The wrong end. This was supposed to be on that side. You stupid. Well, this wood is way too expensive to be not using it. So good thing that's just a very corner. I'm just gonna screw it back in and call it a day. Let's redo that the right way, huh? You gotta be smarter than the wood, Henry. All right, we got the heavy piece of wood in here. Now we have to get it to stay up. So I think I'm gonna probably put some screws on each side and then just draw it up with the screws. I hope. Yeah. Shove it through there. Pick it up. My gosh. This thing like barely fits in everything. Well, I have my first problem. Well, here's something I didn't measure for. This fits up in that corner, but as you can see, this rolls down and I can't get in there because of that roll. So I have to do a little bit of a redesign since I don't have enough manpower here to just like pick this thing up. All right, well, let's make with a redesign. All right, so I have to get that tucked in there. So, but it's only gonna fit in one or the other. I can't really pull these sides outward, but a little bit. That one, not at all. So I think I'm gonna fit the back first and then split the sides open and shove it in. Okay, let's try that. Immediately got stuck. What the? No wonder they fixed the floor from the top. You can't get in it from the bottom. That's why it was two pieces. Oh! So frustrating. Gee. I really need two people. This is killing me. It's so close, but I just can't get it. I can't believe how like just don't even begin to try to fit. It's kind of like annoying. You can't bend it. I can see where it wants to go, it just ain't gonna do it. This is pretty annoying because I can't get it to go up in a stupid spot. Wow, that's not even gonna begin to fit in there, is it? Okay, I got it in the corner. Now I just gotta trim the rest of this thing to fit, I guess. You can see it hitting everything. And you can see this edge would fit directly in this pocket, but this angle that this has will not let it pass it. So I gotta figure this out. This would be a lot easier to put in from the top, but I gotta put it in from the bottom because the top's already done and I don't feel like redoing the whole damn floor. Man, these goofy little things, you know? The easy fix is just cut it, right? but I really want as much floor as I can get out of this thing. But I'm probably gonna have to cut the edge off, which that's acceptable. But then I gotta put the edge back in for the spacing. Just stupid stuff like that. It's like, come on, really? You know, all of this build process, I never think of these dumb things, because if you think of all of it, you won't build it. So just jump in and start on it and deal with it as you get there. All right, that train wreck that was a floor in the back is almost fixed. That was so hard to screw in. I actually was filming it and my camera was not filming. I thought it was, so sorry. But we have the whole front half to do, so you get to see me get tortured on that one. Yeah, the back sucked. It basically didn't fit because of the taper of the body. The front should be a little easier. I'm gonna run it vertical and front to back, and then basically just put little side pieces in on the side. The front is way stronger than the back because of the pass-through and how it's designed. So I really don't have to be super structural there, just reinforce the floor. Plus any extra wood helps with insulation. Air moving under a camper cools it quick. There's already insulation in it, so I don't have to go too crazy, but I'm basically just beefing it all up, so when I put it down, it's like done, you know? All right, so let's measure the front, cut the front, put the front in. 59 and a half. 59 and a half. Okay, so we know what 59 and a half. Now, how wide is it between these wings, these bingo wings? Just under 4 foot. Plywood's obviously 4 foot wide, 8 foot long. So that's good, 59 and a half, single cut. Wow, that should be the easiest part of this whole project. We'll see how that goes. Oh my gosh, just want to have a bad back, or have a bad back. How the heck am I gonna get that in there? Yeah. We're doing okay. That could work. Oh, wait a second. Well, I forgot about the wheel wells. I could cut them later with the Sawzall, but that's a little hack. Might as well do it right the first time, or do it twice. The wrong way. Son of a gun. I'm not gonna do that now. I'll put it on and then cut it. I just realized I can cut it through the wheel well real easy, so I'm just gonna do that. How the heck am I gonna pick up that other side? Oh, come on. We're doing okay. If I can keep hacking away at this. Yeah, that seems to be working. Yeah, I'll pick that floor right up, boy. All right, that's most of the floor. All right, she's mostly bolted together there. Huh. I guess I'll leave that for now. I might actually use this wing I left on there and build off of it to hold the jerry cans. Surprised how well that fit in there. Plus, it'd be easier to silicone that shut. All right, well, we'll leave that for now, but that'll probably get trimmed or cut or something. The whole floor is nice and done now. Okay, well, I think I'm done for the day. Tomorrow I'm gonna work on this frame and go pick up some hockey pucks for body mounts. They're just enough flex that they should work really good back here. The front body mounts are nice and soft, so they'll match the cab immediately, but this far back is gonna get almost no flex. So, yeah, we're that much closer. See you guys. So Henry, why is the 100 series Land Cruiser the holy grail of Toyota stuff? Well, it's actually not. It's probably more the 80 series.